touchdowns, including a 75-yard bomb that PFF also named its play of the week. So, Shannon, was this a no-brainer?
I wonder how many hours that crew at Pro Football Focus spent scouring over the tape that says, you know what? I think Patrick Mahomes deserves to be our player of the week. How many hours you think they spent? And this is duh. Skip, he's the best quarterback in the league, and it's not even close. It's okay.
That's not the question.
What's the question?
The question is, should he have been the first-team quarterback on their all-weekly team?
Stop, Skip. That's the biggest no-brainer. That's the biggest dub moment of the week. Like,
really?
who else could it have been? Let me guess, Tom Brady, because nobody does less with more. Stop it, Skip.
Wait, you want my answer?
No, I don't.
My answer is actually your answer. You told me yesterday Aaron Rodgers delivered a masterpiece.
First of all,
masterpiece against a much better defense, Chicago's defense.
No, first of all, just because your guy couldn't do anything against that defense doesn't mean it's top notch. Kirk Cousins cut that defense up. So stop this notion. Anyway,
wait a second. You used QBR in the A block, and wait a second. Aaron Rodgers had a 97. Mahomes had a 91.
What'd your guy have?
I'm sorry, we're talking about this whole idea.
But I thought you didn't ask me. I thought it was my turn to talk.
Well, you threw it back at me.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
I shut the door on you.
Because what happened is that every time your guy gets outplayed, every time Tampa loses...
We're not talking about Tom Brady. We're talking about Patrick Mahomes. And you told me Aaron Rodgers was virtuoso. QBR that you used against me in the Wentz debate, I'm saying, okay, you got me on QBR. Aaron Rodgers was a 97. It was far and away better than his QBR of 91. So, which is it?
Who's the better team, Tampa or Chicago?
What does that matter?
Well, go ahead, Skip. Go ahead. Make your point. Go ahead.
No, go.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
I think you said all there is to say.
No, I mean, because what you do every time, Tom Brady stinks it up.
We're not talking about Tom Brady.
Every time Tom
stinks it up with 369 yards passing and cut it to 27-24 with 4:10 left in the game. Are you kidding me?
So what
stinks it up?
Let me ask you a question. Is the objective
what are you talking about?
Is the objective to cut it close or to win the game?
Well, obviously he was in position to win the game. He needed his defense just to get him the ball back.
Oh, he was in position, but now the defense needed to give him the ball back.
Well, doesn't that make sense to you? Yeah, it makes sense to me.
What makes sense to me is that the lens that you and others go through to try to make Tom Brady that there's a
This is not about Tom Brady. It's about Patrick Mahomes. It has nothing to do with Tom Brady.
Go ahead, Skip.
All right,
you cut me off. You refuse to let me talk. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish. I don't care. I'm good. I got lots to say. I can wait.
Go ahead.
You done?
I'm done.
Okay.
Because all you've done, you started this yesterday when we was trying to talk about it, and all you do is cut me off. Oh, really? That's how it happened.
Well, you asked me who else.
No, I didn't.
Who else could it have been? You asked me, and I told you. It's your guy, Aaron Rodgers.
It's a rhetorical question.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Then I don't know when to talk.
Go ahead. You take this next segment. I'll be ready to go on the next one. Go ahead.
Okay. So back to Patrick Mahomes. So Pro Football Focus also said that Patrick Mahomes' throw early in the game to Tyreek was the play of the week by far. Far and away the play of the week. And I'm saying, God, I must have been watching the wrong game because I like to see that throw. It's a 75-yard touchdown. And I want somebody, especially the Hall of Famer across from me, to tell me how this was a great play. This is a bad throw. He throws it over the wrong shoulder. Tyreek looks over his inside shoulder and has to turn, do a 180 while backpedaling because he's so far behind Carlton Davis, turn completely back and catch it over the wrong shoulder, the outside shoulder. And that's the play of the week. That's a bad throw. And it was woefully underthrown. And that's the play of the week? Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, what did I miss here?
How many guys can throw the ball 62 yards in the air?
Okay, well, I think Josh Allen could have thrown it at least 5 yards farther.
No, talk about how many guys can throw it.
Is that not an underthrow? He has to pull up and backpedal to catch it over the wrong shoulder. That's not the play of the week.
Hold on, Skip. We've seen Tom Brady throw plays like that to Gronk in the end zone, and you say that's perfect throw. Okay. But every time, you try to minimize. Skip, the fact of the matter is, that's the best quarterback in football.
Okay, we're talking about the play of the week.
And he got it.
Tell me, was that it?
He got it.
Did you like that? You're smart.
He got it.
You're a Hall of Famer. Tell me that was a great throw.
He got the play
Was that a great throw?
He's the
Help me out. I need help here from the Hall of Famer.
No, you don't.
Was that a great throw?
What your eyes tell you?
Okay, he throws it as hard as he can throw it, and he has to pull up and look over the wrong shoulder, backpedal, and catch it over here instead of over his shoulder. Wow.
What was the results?
The results are that was by far and away the play of the week. So let's see the throw that he made in the third quarter to Tyreek for a touchdown, and I'll show you the play of the week. I will give you an A+ on this one. This is a sweet throw right over it goes right over the head of Carlton Davis for a touchdown. Now, that's dropping a dime. That's a much better throw to me than the first one. Much better. Thank you. Game over.
That's like what you're trying to do is that you're nitpicking the situation.
That's not a nitpick. That's blatant.
Okay, take the throw away. You know what? I don't even want the 75-yarder. I don't want anything. Tell me somebody that outplayed Patrick Mahomes at the quarterback position this year.
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, that Aaron Rodgers. That's not what you said yesterday.
I did.
That's not what you said yesterday. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said he was protected. He was completely clean. They never touched him, and he lit them up. He picked them to pieces.
Skip.
And I agree, but I've also seen that same guy against other teams like Tom Brady. What happened when Aaron Rodgers went to Tampa Bay?
We're not talking about Tom Brady and Tampa Bay.
Okay, well, that was my point yesterday.
See?
Right?
Do you see what you do, Skip?
No, I didn't do anything. Let's go back to Patrick Mahomes. I think it's my turn.
He's hit.
My turn, Patrick Mahomes.
Talking.
So here's why Patrick Mahomes was not the quarterback of the week. He shouldn't have made first team because he throws for 359 in the first half, but then when the game started getting tight, he only threw for 103 in the second half. That would have been a total of 206 for the game. That's not very good. Wait, I'm still talking. I think it's my turn right now. Would you believe that the Buccaneers won the second half of that game 17-7?
Did they win the game?
Wait a second. I'm talking.
Did they win the game?
So would you believe the Buccaneers won the last 3 quarters of that game 24-10?
Did they win the game?
Would you believe that Patrick Mahomes, who was the player of the week, would you believe he went 0 for 3 in the red zone? So he's ready to cash. Touchdowns? No touchdowns. 3 times he went 0 for 3. He was 2 of 6 for 8 total yards in the red zone. Is that good? Is that player of the week?
Wait a second. Did they win the game?
Would you believe it was the first time all year that Patrick Mahomes did not throw a touchdown when entering the red zone? And you're the player of the week?
You
really?
Get all those stats you want to at the end of the day.
And by the way, he could have blown it open and blown the game, blown Tampa off its home turf in the third quarter. He had a Mecole Hardman wide open. He could have made it 34-10 with this throw, and he completely swung and missed. It was the worst pass of the day by either quarterback in that game. He missed a wide open touchdown to Mecole Hardman in the third quarter. So is that player of the week to you? Is that better than Aaron Rodgers? Did Aaron Rodgers miss any throws?
Hold on. You said yesterday, you was talking about the man barely had. Yesterday, you just told me Aaron Jones was the key to this team and that Aaron Rodgers had barely thrown for 200 yards. Now to try to diminish what he.
As you told me, Devontae dropped a touchdown pass, didn't he? Yep. I got you again. I got you again.
All I'm saying is this. Patrick Mahomes threw for more yards in the first half than Tom Brady threw for the entire game. And you keep talking about, well, he only threw for 103 in the second half. Skip, the man, what about your guy? Your guy threw 2 interceptions in the red zone.
Yeah, and your guy coughed it up in the red zone with first and goal at the 8-yard line. He coughed it up.
Guess what my guy didn't cough up?
Does that count?
Guess what my guy didn't cough up? That W. Your guy coughed that W up. Guess what he came to my restaurant, Skip? Let it go. This guy is head and shoulders above Brady.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about what happened in this game on Sunday.
Did you not watch the game?
Yeah, I think I did. But again, are you saying that was a better game than Aaron Rodgers?
Yes.
Well, I couldn't see it because I just showed you. No red zone, missed Mecole Hardman, coughed it up first and goal at the 8 when you could have just put the game away. He had 2 chances to put that game completely away, and he did not.
Did he win?
Tom Brady cut it with 2 long fourth-quarter drives, as usual, to cut the score to 27-24 with not 30 seconds left, 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. If Tom Brady had half a defense, and he's got none right now, half a defense. If he had half a defense and they could force 1 stop in the last 4 minutes of the game, which they could not, Tom Brady would have won that game. And you know it, and I know it.
If Tom Brady had more than 18, if Tom Brady would have had more than 18 yards before the game got out of hand, they would have won that game. Had Tom Brady not thrown 2 interceptions.